My favorite snack. I love trail butter before I have my big climb this morning. So went into Front Royal yesterday. I wish I took a zero there. It was really cute town. Had this great ice cream shop called C&C's. Had some really awesome Thai food on Main Street and just walked around, saw some ceramics, so took a look at those. And there was a place called Base Camp, which is on the other side of the outfitter there, where hikers can pop in and do laundry, take a shower, charge their devices. So it was really great. It's donation based. Also near a brewery, which I didn't go to, but I heard it was really good. So yeah, I kind of wish I took a little more time there, but that's okay. We're headed to Harper's Ferry next, which is the unofficial halfway point of the trail. So I'll be there day after tomorrow. Actually, I might even be in tomorrow, depending on my mileage today. It's looking like I am approaching something called the roller coaster today. I think it's a 15-mile section of just ups and downs over and over again. And then kind of in the middle of that, or maybe the beginning, I'm hitting 1,000 miles. So that should happen today. I can't believe it. Pretty deep. Still waiting for Virginia to be flat. Hasn't happened yet. Ooh, there's some weather. Made it to the top of the first climb. Oh. Normally I'd be worried about that, but it's all wooded up here, so it's gonna be okay. And it's nice and cool now. The humidity has been crazy. Just like soaking wet all day today. Drinking more water. So this storm that's blowing through is actually really nice. I feel cool. So we'll see if that keeps up. If I'm still enjoying this in about an hour. Made it to 1,000. Good morning from the second half of the roller coaster. Hit 1,000 miles last night, kind of in the rain. Stormy yesterday and last night too. It was kind of intense. So just reflecting back on these first 1,000 miles, I feel like got really lucky with the weather. I'm not sure if it's turning now because it looks like rain for like the next week and thunderstorms. So we'll see what happens with that. But really thankful that the weather's been so good this far and that my body is holding up pretty well. And yeah, it's been a great experience so far. So cheers to the next 1,000. This is what people are talking about when they say rocks and roots and mud are out there to get you. I almost sprained my ankle back there. Especially when these things are wet, they get really slippery. Yep, this is the AT. Couple days have been tough. Lots of rocks, so I can't really like cruise like I normally can. This was getting pretty tiring for a lot of the hikers, so I think yesterday finishing the roller coaster, a lot of people I talked to were like just dead. So anyway, excited to get into Harper's Ferry today. Gonna meet some of my hiker friends at Battlegrounds Coffee Shop. And then I'm gonna take a Nero. I have about a little under 5 miles to do this morning into town. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay at a hostel or a hotel yet. I'll figure that out at the coffee shop, I think. But excited to get in to the kind of unofficial halfway point of the AT. I heard it was a really cool little town. And right at the beginning of town is the Appalachian Trail Conservancy headquarters, where hikers get, sorry, try not to kill myself. Hikers get their iconic photo on the porch. So gonna try to do that today. Here we go, West Virginia. I guess it's official. I feel like I haven't done a proper rambling with you guys lately, so I'm gonna ramble on about a couple things. So, injury. I don't get this on film a lot, or ever, because I'm not going to really pull my phone out in the moment, but I don't usually fall on trail. I'm pretty sure-footed, but a couple weeks ago I fell, like went all the way down to the ground and caught myself with my hand and my wrist, and so ever since then my wrist has been, it's getting better, but it's just been painful. I don't know, I think I did some long-term damage. It's getting better though, so I'm not gonna necessarily see a doctor. Still functions and everything, it just kind of like is in pain, like adult pain. So anyway, this stuff happens on trail. I just don't catch it on film, so I don't want you guys to think this whole trail, especially like this, is all rainbows and unicorns and roses, because it's not. My body hurts. But very lucky to be out here and grateful, but just wanted to kind of verbalize that things do happen out here, like falling and getting hurt. And on that note, yesterday I finished the roller coaster and my body is definitely feeling it. There are like big stone steps because it's quite steep, and my little legs have a hard time getting up the steps sometimes, so I think I kind of tweaked my glute and my thigh. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little more time in town, I think, to rest it and maybe do an Epsom salt bath. And then I feel like I'm getting a shin splint again. So anyway, just wanted to shed some light on that because it's, I feel like I capture a lot of the good parts of trail and not necessarily the tough parts of trail. So still trying to heal my wrist and then these kind of new aches and pains that I have. So this is Jefferson Rock, where the Shenandoah and Potomac rivers meet. Made it to Harper's Ferry. At this cute hostel called the Towns Inn. I'm going to show you around. Little living area. My pack. Really comfy couches. Books. Little fake fireplace. And the bunks. To the ATC. This is where hikers take iconic photos and get put into the book and have a reordered number. So I am now 875. I actually got in yesterday, but they weren't open. But anyway, I'm number 875 and I'm trying to find my tag. I'll show you where I started. Here's my tag, and I started at number 2478.
I have been asking various little bowls. I'm a solo maker, so I don't really make what people know. But I have been coming across quite a few technical words of people.
Well, usually, if you want to work here today, they've worked there for years and years, and he's not going to.
So crooked. There are a lot of things to see in Maryland. Lots of signs like this and monuments, buildings. So this is apparently the OG Washington Monument. So we're gonna climb it. Oh, made it. No view, but that's okay. It's still really cool. finishing up a 27-mile day today, just under 27 miles. And I didn't realize this, but Maryland is pretty rocky. So I was kind of dragging my feet and just had trail magic, which was so wonderful. So I took a picture of our hosts, Karen and Reese. So thank you, Karen and Reese, for the trail magic. They had chili, fresh fruit, muffins, Cheez-Its. So it, I was like about to cry when I saw them. I was so happy. Came at just the right time because I was really just thinking about setting up my tent early, and it's you're not supposed to stealth camp in Maryland. I'm getting close to the Mason-Dixon line where I will then be in Pennsylvania, so it's okay to stealth camp in Pennsylvania, but I was about to just like set up my tent and be done with it for the day, but I'm so glad I didn't. And I got to see some hikers I hadn't seen in a while. And now I'm full and I don't have to cook. So thank you again, Karen and Reese, for your kindness. All right, made it out of the South. So Maryland only consists of about 40 miles on the AT. And I'm not sure exactly how much Pennsylvania is, but people talk about it being Rocksylvania, so lots of rocks. Definitely saw that. Maryland. And I think the southern part of Pennsylvania is relatively, I'm going to say that again, relatively flat in quotes. And then when you get north, it gets pretty rocky. So we'll see what happens in the future. Grove Furnace today, where I think is the official halfway point and where hikers do something called the half-gallon challenge. So you eat half a gallon of ice cream, if possible. And I'm not sure if there's a prize or what, but I don't know if I'm going to be partaking in that today, at least, because one of my friends from THRU-r is picking me up. And I'm going to take a zero with him and his family tomorrow. So yeah, I wouldn't want to like get sick when he's hosting me. So I might wait until he drops me off from that. So yeah, excited to take a zero. I realized my body is really tired. The past couple days have been hard, and I've been doing 27, and I think yesterday I did 26 miles back to back. So it's been kind of tough. So I'm finally taking a zero. The last zero I took was at Four Pines Hostel, and that was after mile 700, and now I'm at like, well, halfway. So yesterday I was at like 1,090, I think, miles. So anyway, definitely due for a zero. Made it halfway, and it's raining. Ooh. Ooh.